good. Where's Tanner at?
He couldn't. He's
Good
having family
question.
problems. We'll explain that. We'll explain
Good
that for
question.
you.
Where is Tanner at?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Chum Chat. We're here. Our guest for the week is Cole Bassett, MLS Wonder Kid, superstar, 18-year-old future captain of the national team. Let's give it up for him. Okay. Thanks for coming on, Cole.
Yeah, of course.
Actually, we just want to address the elephant in the room before we continue. Obviously, it's 2 weeks in a row without all three of us. Tanner, we miss you, bro. He's dealing with some family stuff, so we couldn't get him on this time, but it's still gonna be a fire episode, so we're looking forward to it. Judson, anything you have to say?
No, let's just get right into it. Tanner, miss you, bro. The podcast isn't the same without you. So hoping you can join us soon and figure it out.
All right. Well, so those of you who don't know Cole, I mean, he's 18. You're 18, right? 18.
Yep. Yeah.
Homegrown for the Colorado Rapids, U20 international. I mean, he's been on trials in Germany and England. Must be nice. How does it feel? How does it feel to kind of go from not necessarily you were unknown, but lesser known to now everybody knows your name? How does that feel?
I wouldn't say everybody knows my name at all, but
All
yeah,
right,
I
Mr.
was one
Humble.
of the I was one of the lesser known kids. But I'd rather keep it that way and try to continue to work hard and kind of be under the radar for most people, and then try to continue to work my way up.
Yeah, so Johan mentioned you're on trial in Europe.
Yeah.
So how soon do you want to move over there and continue your career over there?
Probably as soon as possible. Obviously, this Corona thing kind of screws up this season for a bit, so you don't have the opportunity to play. But trying to get over there as soon as possible to play for a club over there would be pretty cool. But obviously, you got to focus on what you're doing with the Rapids right now and try to earn a move over there.
What are your goals on for this year?
Well, assuming all the games get played in, with the U20s, we gotta qualify for the World Cup, and then try to be a leader of that team. And then with my team, probably I've been trying to set like a certain amount of goals and assists each season. So in MLS, probably 5 and 5, and then overall in the season about 8 and 8, including national team, hopefully. So that's gonna be a tough one because that's like Johan Gomez numbers right there. But
That's funny.
then yeah, actually he probably doesn't score that many, to be honest.
Yeah.
Besides that, probably just get like 20, 25 starts with the club this season.
That's good, bro.
That's good.
So I don't know if you've kept up with our podcast or watched any episodes before.
Yeah.
But here our podcast idea is centered around success. And so what we like to do from our guests is we like to hear their own definition of success and what it means to them. And then after that, if they feel like they've achieved that success or not. So
Yeah.
what's your definition of success?
Probably when you set a goal for something. So say like for me playing in Europe, over like a consistent number of seasons, success is probably towards the end of that once you finish something. So going after something, setting a goal for something, and then achieving it, but doing it consistently, not just doing it once and then continuing to do it over and over.
Wow. Such a mature answer for an 18-year-old. Wow.
Very mature.
Mike will be proud. For those of
I
you who
know.
don't know, me and
He's
Cole
cool.
have the same agent. So shout out Mike if you're watching this. But
Yeah.
all right, now switching over a little bit to a little bit of a juicier part of your life. Let's leave the soccer out of it for right now.
All right.
Me and you have talked a lot. We never necessarily talked about girls or women. Are you single?
Girls? Yeah, I am right now. Yeah.
Shut up, Judson. Judson can relate. He doesn't pull at all.
I feel that.
So also another
Wait,
question
does
we
this
have
mean
typically.
Johan as a girl right now?
Does it?
That's
Does it? Whoa,
Potentially.
hold on. Does that, Johan?
Because you just
Does it?
said Judson. You just said Judson can relate, but you didn't say you did.
Yeah.
I
Let's talk
said
about you,
Jessica.
Johan.
I said Jessica can relate to being single all the time. I've had a girl before, and right now it's
I've had a girl
complicated,
before
man.
as well. You've met her, I believe.
It lasted like 2 weeks. Okay, moving
No, okay,
on.
2 weeks and then 2
Do
months.
you want me to tell the stories, Justin? Do you want me to tell the stories
Yeah, why
on
not,
live?
dude? Lay it out on the floor. Go ahead.
All right, shut up. This is about Cole, not
That's
about
what I
you.
thought. That's
I
what I
love to
thought.
hear.
Okay. All right. So we have 2 questions that we typically ask. All right. So one's
Yeah.
a success, and one, well, we ask the men when we have girls on. We probably won't ask them, but um, you probably have a lot of clout like where you live, kind of like regional clout. Obviously, is always bigger. How do you differentiate someone who genuinely likes you for you and someone who's just a clout chaser? You feel?
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. Whew. I'd probably say most of the ones that are clout chasers are over DMs, to be honest. Like if I meet a girl in person, I don't think they're as much of a clout chaser, because then they're coming up to me in person. But it's the ones that like DM you and say something, or even if I DM them and then like they respond.
So you're
Yeah, I feel
sliding
like
in
that's more
DMs.
You're sliding.
potentially.
You got any Insta models in your DMs, Cole?
I respect that.
I've tried to, but like you're in that weird age gap because like all the girls are off at college, and then like you either got to go younger for high school or you got to go like 22 plus
Don't
because all
don't
the
Ladies and
girls are
gentlemen,
like far away from
Cole,
me.
don't catch a case.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's a little tough right now because I
He's
mean
trying
like
to play
Judd.
it off, but we all know he has hella Instagram DMs and models in his DMs. Sorry, Nick. Um,
I can really
No,
see.
yeah, I feel like Judd's got a lot in there. I don't
I
think I
mean,
can
I'm
relate to that
actually, whenever you mentioned DMs, I actually pulled up my DMs to see.
one.
I'm actually scrolling through them right now. There are quite a few. A lot of them are male friends, but there are a couple dime pieces in here. If I'm being honest.
Justin's definition of a dime piece and the general definition of a dime piece is very different. No, but
Yeah.
he gets a fresh slate. He's just transferring. Tell him congrats because he's just transferred from Clemson to SMU, so it's a big move for
Did he
him.
actually? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew he was at Clemson with Isaiah because I'm friends with Isaiah, but no, that's good. Congrats.
Thank
They're
you.
coming back home.
Yep. I'm back home. We're gonna continue with the interview. Enough about me.
Enough about girls. Sorry guys for
Enough
getting
about me.
sidetracked a little bit there. So I just want to get a little bit serious here. We've been joking around a little bit, but so what did it feel like every time you would play FC Dallas and just knowing that you were defeated before the whistle even blew to start the game?
The tough part about that question is I never beat FC Dallas in the academy, so I can't say much because I think we played U2 4 times in our U17 year. We lost all 4 times. So
Should
plus
we
I
should we plug the
assisted.
goal?
I did have an assist though to Johan Gomez. If you want to see it.
we'll post it.
Yeah.
We'll plug it right there. But I feel so honored.
Yeah.
I feel so honored now that to see where Cole's at and just to know that I got to take the ball off of him and score. But on a serious note, though, he got the last laugh. His first professional goal was against our senior team. So, I mean, that was pretty impressive to say the least.
I mean, I have a winning record against the senior team, 2-1, but academy, against you guys, we couldn't beat you guys. I don't know.
And actually, the last time we played y'all, you weren't playing. You were already with the first team, and they beat us for the first time.
Well, that's probably because I was gone. Or just whatever it was with me and FC Dallas in the academy, it just could not win.
So now, for real, being serious. So teams have rejected you before, watching your youth spotlight and all that. Obviously, you talked about, I think, was it Rush that rejected you? Rush rejected you. And then even recently, you had signed the homegrown, but you still hadn't broken into the national team setup yet. Now you're a big piece of the U20s. So, but now, going back to what you felt when you had those rejections, when you were struggling to break into the national team, how did that make you feel, and what were your reactions to that?
I mean, it was tough because one of my teammates was in the national team setup from like U14 on, and he was like a key player for them. So it was tough for me, like seeing him always gone all the time. But even when I did sign, like you said, it still took me, I think, 7 months to actually get into the national team, like get a call up, and I was already playing games in MLS. So that was frustrating, but You just kind of had to just know that in the back of your head it was eventually going to happen. You just had to be patient, and now that you're in the group, you just got to try to stay there and be consistent in there.
Right. So obviously, everyone's got to start somewhere. Whenever I was 13, I kind of wish I had advice from people that have already reached some sort of success. So if you were to give advice to a 13-year-old player or even just 13-year-old normal kid, what would you tell them?
I mean, probably it would just be, even if you get rejected or you feel like you're not playing at your best, I would just say believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, you're never gonna have other people believe in you to try to reach the top. So you gotta continue to keep working and outwork everybody else, because I mean that's at least what I believe in. I used to do a ton of sessions every night, so outwork people and believe in yourself.
That's good, bro. I think a lot of people can relate to that too, because I think, a lot of people don't really have the technical aspect or talent when it comes to soccer, but they can always work hard, and I think that's great. So that was actually good. And then I think last question before we dive into the rapid fire, right, Johan, is do you have any funny stories or experiences from Rapids? The academy,
like initiation or anything like that.
We do have a couple. Are they is anything allowed on this? I don't want to ruin the podcast with some of these stories.
No, you can tell us. You can tell us, and then we'll edit out from there if you're comfortable. If you're comfortable with telling us.
I won't say the names, but there was a couple initiation. Our U17 team was kind of, to be honest. We were a little weird. Yeah. So one of the things, this kid that didn't ever go on the trips, and then he started going towards the end. We told him that everybody did initiation, and none of us did it. But we had him. We picked. It looked like yellow Gatorade and put it in his fridge, and then he drank it.
Oh! Ew! What the fuck?
So
that's absolutely disgusting. That's next level.
When he drank it, he got all mad. But then we told him it was initiation and it happened to everybody. But nah. So I mean that was one of them. I mean, there's so many stories. Yeah, that's why there's way worse.
No, I don't know. That's pretty funny. I don't know if we have to cut that out. That's pretty damn funny because he didn't say any names. Our initiations have been pretty bad too. We actually, I'm not gonna speak on it, but it ended up in a criminal case. So, and initiations got banned. So, yeah, it's pretty bad.
Wow. Yeah, that's not good.
But and Mike knows all about that actually. But we'll move on to the rapid fire. Judson will.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ask you a series of rapid fire questions. Just answer them as quick as you can. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Champions League or World Cup?
World Cup.
Messi or Ronaldo?
Messi.
Pet peeve?
Chewing too loud at a dinner table.
Personality or looks in a girl?
Personality. But you gotta have some looks. You can't just be
That's facts. That's facts.
Total dud.
Last song you listened to?
Goosebumps, Travis Scott.
Celebrity crush?
This one, Mike got me on this one. I said Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston, I knew that one.
But I changed it, Jessica Alba. No.
Okay.
I just on the spot, I couldn't think of anything, and I was thinking of younger Jennifer Aniston.
Favorite TV show?
The Blacklist.
Oh, that is a great show. I need to catch up.
Waiting for season 6 or 7. 7.
What's your favorite cheat snack, kind of unhealthy snack?
Ice cream.
Favorite teammate?
What flavor though? Come on.
What flavor? Ooh, the strawberry cheesecake. It's it's different. Me and our teammate always get it all the time, on away trips before every game.
Who's your favorite teammate?
What would you say? I've got 2. It's the homegrown, so Sammy Vines, and then maybe Seb Anderson. There's 2. I can't really choose between either of them.
Shout out them. Dream club.
Arsenal.
All right, that's about it for rapid fire.
Is that just because you went on trial there, or you were actually feeling it before?
No, I was a fan since I was 10, and then I got to go on trial there.
Oh, that'd
Nah,
be
someone just told him.
that
Someone just
better.
told him. Someone just told him the Arsenal scout was gonna be watching this, so he said Arsenal, but it's okay. We'll cut that part out.
No, I hope they're watching this. No, you can't cut that
Um,
one out.
well, you have anything to say? You can plug your Insta and Twitter or whatever. We'll obviously pop it
Yeah,
up, but
yeah. Insta Cole Bassett _, and Twitter Cole Bassett 19. But for sure to tag you guys in this as well. Thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah.
No, I mean, go show love. Go show hella love to Cole Bassett. He's definitely on the way up. Next 2 years are going to be huge for him. He's going to be instrumental in the U20 World Cup. Probably the captain, to
Hopefully.
be honest.
Hopefully.
You can expect him making the move to Europe. Big things. That's my brother right here. So
Big thanks for him.
it's a pleasure.
Great answers.
It was a pleasure. Great answers. Very mature. Go follow him on Instagram. Go follow us on Instagram at chum.chat. Make sure to subscribe on YouTube. And just continue to show us love. It was a pleasure having you on, Cole. Thanks, G.
Follow ChumChat, guys. This is the start of a real podcast. I've been tuning in since week 1, so go subscribe and follow them.
All right, appreciate you, bro.
Yeah,
Find your
sounds
success.
good.